All right, we now welcome to the show former Arizona State and Denver Broncos quarterback and my ex-teammate, my man Jake the Snake Plummer. What's going on?
Oh, just enjoying life, man. Actually, on the mend and just having fun watching guys like you on TV talk sports and playing with my son and enjoying life, man.
Nice. I know you're ripping on us every night because the way we used to look at broadcasters and say they don't know what they're talking about. I know you think the same thing about me. You can just say it.
I do.
Well, it's hard because I like you, DK. So it's hard to have any kind of inherent hatred towards you because I love you, man. You're my backup QB. We were boys, and so I don't have any type of hatred for you. Now, Reese is funny, so I laugh at him all the time. But you'll catch up one day, DK.
There we go. I'll try.
Appreciate that, Jake. He thinks I'm funny. See,
Yes,
wise.
I paid him to say that. All right, your old team, Arizona State, they got a huge game tomorrow night, taking on the Oregon Ducks, probably one of the most exciting offenses in the entire country. Do you think they have a chance to possibly knock off the #3 team in the country?
Of course I do. That's why every game gets scheduled, and that's why they put it on TV, and we all sit down and watch. So I think that they're playing a talented team. I mean, Oregon doesn't make many mistakes, but if they happen to make some from the games I've watched, the teams that don't give them much of a game, they don't capitalize on those mistakes. So, if Arizona State can get them in a couple bad spots and turn those maybe a couple bad plays or 3-and-outs by Oregon into points, you have to be so efficient on the other side of the ball that I think they definitely have a chance. I mean, why you play the game.
Well, let's go back to your playing days. Is there like a game or a moment that stands out as your favorite?
Man, I have so many favorite memories from games. They're little snippets. It's not like one whole game. I remember plays or I remember comebacks or certain times in a season. But, of course, probably my favorite game was that ASU-Nebraska game my senior year just because, coming out of Idaho and playing at ASU, we'd never been in any big game. We'd been in some big games, but nothing to that magnitude that early in the season to play fourth-ranked Nebraska Cornhuskers, defending national champs. And so when they came into our place, and we just believed. We all believed in each other. No one in the stands, I don't think they gave us much of a chance, even our own fans. But we, as a team, we believed so strongly in each other. We were pretty sure we were going to do something special that day, and we ended up pulling it off. So, that's what this team, tomorrow has to do. They got to go out there and believe in each other, fight through the ups and downs, and I think anything can happen. I mean, Oregon's a great team. What better team to go take down? I mean, they're an awesome college team that's done a lot of good things. So it's a chance for ASU to take a big step. So I'm looking to just hopefully see a very good, entertaining football game.
Now, I know you're passionate about the game of football. You watch it a lot. Is there anybody out there in college right now that just really impresses you? Somebody that hops off? A guy like Geno Smith at West Virginia, 25 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Some of the numbers these guys putting up are unbelievable. Do you have a guy that you kind of watch and you like?
Yeah, I'll have to say this. I don't follow so closely. I know every single player's name, but I like to watch the game and see the players excel. That QB for Notre Dame, and I apologize for not knowing his name, but that kid can play ball. Number 5, he runs around. He can make plays. Geno Smith, he had a bad game. I wish the Heisman wasn't all about stats because I want to see how he responds this week because if he's really a good football player, he's going to come out and play some good ball and not let what happened last week affect him. But, DeAnthony Thomas, is speedster, man. That guy's fun to watch because you never know what's going to happen when the ball hits his hands. So, I like watching mainly besides individual players, just like seeing teams play, watching teams fight through adversity and maybe be down 14 points but pull it together in the end and pull out a win. And I love to see a close ball game. I mean, if it's a close ball game, all of my loyalties go out the door. I just like to see a great, entertaining ball game. That's it.
Nice. I think that was Everett Golson at Notre Dame, who's actually just cleared medically to play this week. Let's talk about the pros because I'm pretty sure you could still start for the Arizona Cardinals right now. At the very least, you could teach Kevin Cobb how to grow facial hair. What's going on with your old team?
You can't teach people how to do that, Reese. Growing facial hair just takes practice. He's got him at 5-1, I think, which means I never did that, so I don't think I could play over that dude right now at this state I'm in.
Let's talk a little bit about your other passion. A lot of people have maybe heard about it. You love playing handball. I remember back when we were together, you started getting the bug because your brother played some. What's going on with your handball career right now?
Well, it's on hold. I had some injuries from playing ball that kind of were taking a toll on me pain-wise, so my hips were kind of hurting. I got my hips cleaned out. It's a great procedure for ex-athletes. You know, there's damage in most any athlete's hips, and so I went back and got them cleaned out, just like cleaning out your knees, but it's a little more intense because it's your hip joint. And got the right one done just a week ago. It's about a year out, so if I'm going to make any comeback, it's going to be in a year, so at least a year. But you know, I'm just doing that, man, and enjoying being a father. Got a great wife and a boy that just lights up my day every day, man, and you know, just enjoying life as much as I can.
Speaking of somebody that lights up my day every day, what is your best Danny Kanell story? I know it probably doesn't involve him playing, but can you share one with the audience?
Oh, we had way too many times to even give you guys any ammunition like that. I wouldn't sell my boy out like that.
See that? He watches out for me. See,
oh, come on.
I slipped him, you know, I made sure I slipped him a 20 spot before we did the interview.
Is that how that went down?
Yeah. But the only bone I have to pick with him is the only season ever in Denver Broncos history that one guy took every single snap, and that was my man Jake. So I got to ride the pine all year long.
I was happy whenever the Broncos played on national television, I got to see a decent quarterback. So I want to thank you for that, Jake Plummer.
Well, hey, you're welcome. And you know, DK, you were great behind me. We had some fun times, and I couldn't have done what I was able to accomplish without you behind me, man, because you kept it mellow. So, Reese, enjoy your guy you're sitting next to.
I think that's a picture of Danny behind you right now. Is that him?
It might be.
Is that Danny?
No, that's John Lynch.
There you go. Hey, Jake, thanks for coming on with us tonight. We want to have you back in studio next time you're on the East Coast.
Please.
You can sit right here on the couch with us. We'll have some good time.
As long as I don't have to wear a white belt.
All right, that's Jake Plummer. Thanks for joining us, man.
Please.
You are watching Unite. That's ESPN's very first late night show. Don't forget to tell your friends to watch every weeknight at midnight on ESPNU. Hit us on Twitter at Unite and like us on Facebook.